Good evening, Cancer ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is I'm going to just get you started with your reading, okay? And this reading is valid from now until the end of this year, okay? I've decided to not only cover your romantic situation, but also other areas as they reveal themselves here in this gypsy reading as displayed there. Okay. I'd like to first start off by just welcoming any new viewers and or subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate your subscriptions. Okay. And for those veteran cancers out there, welcome back. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off by just examining first my goddess oracle cards first, and then I'm going to dive deeply into your reading, okay? And Cancer, keep in mind that this reading is not going to resonate for every Cancers out there. So be sure to check your moon, your Venus, as well as your rising, okay? So let me go on and get started here and start off with just discussing a few oracle type cards here. I'm kind of feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that you know many of you here with this protection card here, you're feeling a bit weary. Okay, you feel that your life has been or is a bit out of sync, and it could be in all areas here. And this protection goddess is letting you know that she has your back. Okay, and I'm also feeling too that, while you're sitting here trying to contemplate how to restore perfect balance in your situation here, one thing to consider is that you must remain calm and quiet, because in the stillness, you tend to receive answers, okay? And to further emphasize this fact, just listen and rest. Take the necessary rest and listen to that voice that assures you that everything is going to certainly be all right. Because I certainly see that there is nothing to be concerned that you should be concerned about when it comes to your romantic type situation here, because you are in fact cherished. You are loved, ladies and gentlemen. And I feel that if you have been having any problems, particularly in a romantic department, you need to kind of be a bit more authentic with your truth. Let your truth be heard, ladies and gentlemen, so that you'll be able to embrace the joy that seems to be imminent that's coming towards you. Embrace the blessing of life here, okay? And in doing so, try to make sure that you're at least taking better care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of your health, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm kind of getting here. And understand that this romantic partner that you're seeking here, I feel that, you know, through each other, you're going to certainly find the missing pieces, that's been lacking. So let's go on and just get into your Russian Gypsy reading and see what other information we can glean out of this reading, okay? Let's start with looking at the first picture. So let me just start off by explaining these cards here. There are only 25 cards in the deck, and you guys, this is an awesome, amazing reading, actually, because you guys have gotten the most pictures so far. Um, Particularly with all of the ones that I've done so far, you've gotten the most pictures here. So that certainly shows that a lot of deliberate and radical changes they're going to be coming. So it seems to be whether you want these changes to come about or not, they're going to happen anyway. Okay? So getting back to this reading here is that, it's almost like a puzzle, all right? So depending on what orientation the picture that forms falls, because there are only four different positions here, determines your interpretation. Like I said, you have a lot of pictures here, so there's a lot of things that seem to be going on with you guys. And again, expect radical changes. So let's look at the first picture that you have here. You have demons, all right? So with the demons there, that falls in the fourth position. So with this symbol, this is all about our subconscious. It's all about the negative thoughts that we tend to tell ourselves, all right? So what I'm kind of feeling is that your hysterics or hysteria is not going to lead to anything good here. I'm kind of getting. So I feel that if you're feeling a bit out of sync here, try to kind of deal with your problems a bit more rationally. You need to slow down a bit, just as, you know, your goddess here has told you. Be calm and quiet, you know, and let your intuitions, really kind of guide you. You need to give your situation a bit more contemplation. And in the process, you need to certainly surrender negative thinking because it only sabotages yourself. And kind of watch, your tongue and how you're expressing yourself to people. All right? Because keep in mind, words can hurt, and you can't change things after it's been said. You really sometimes can't take things back, you know? So you also have here with this next picture, you have the clover. All right? So that picture falls in position 2. So, of course, the clover is all about luck and happiness here. But it seems that for some of you, your luck is it seems to be in somewhat clouded by a lot of conflicts, a lot of misunderstanding, if you will. So I feel that this card symbol is asking you to really start to, really take a deep look at your lifestyle and ask yourself, what's really preventing you, or what has been preventing you from embracing the happiness that your soul long seeks, Because I feel that some of you might even be, in fact, working too much, and you might be acting as a maid, or in some sense, you're kind of feeling as if you can save the world, and you're just attending to everyone else's needs rather than your own, Or, in fact, perhaps you might not even be expressing yourself properly here, which is why this card of this goddess is telling you is very important that you let your truth be heard. Be authentic, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? But since this card is all about luck, you can rest assured that whatever problem's present or that's impeding your success, you can certainly overcome them, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. All right? Next here, you have this hearse symbol, all right? And don't get too alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. But this card is, in fact, all about sickness. And it falls in the first position. So it's all about some type of future danger to our emotional and or physical state here. So I feel that with some of you, there is, in fact, an illness present, and perhaps you might need to even get a checkup for some of you, okay? Or you just haven't been taking care of yourself. Perhaps you might have an existing condition, and what you're doing now is really exacerbating that condition, okay? So this is more of a warning, okay? Again, this reading is valid until the end of this year, that you might want to strive for a healthier lifestyle. Get more rest, ladies and gentlemen, and maybe some of you may even decide to quit drinking or smoking or etc. Of course, it's your choice, all right? Next here, the next picture we have is the fish, all right? So with the fish, that falls in the third position, okay? And of course, that card is all about commerce, materialistic things, as well as money, all right? So it certainly seems that some type of bartering I'm getting here is going to bring you profit, I'm kind of feeling. And I feel that if some of you are really contemplating buying or either selling something of value, you shouldn't really go with the first offer presented, okay? Because I feel that either bargaining or haggling or whatever you may want to call it is really going to produce the results that you seek, And for those of you even seeking to try to get into a new industry, perhaps commerce might best suit your needs, okay? It's also it seems also I'm getting to during this time period in question that it is a good time for you to take risks, particularly when they involve your finances, I'm getting, all right? Next here we have this cat here, all right? So with the cat, this cat is certainly, because of the position it falls in, it looks like that someone definitely is going to be killing you with kindness. It could extend in all areas: work, career, or even with some of you who may have children. But rest assured, there's always something type attached to it. It's not that the person is trying to be double cross you anyway. It's like they're just trying to sweet talk you in some way. I'm getting, you know. But again, this is the cat, so the cat could have an agenda. So just keep that in mind as well. All right. And then let's look at your next picture here. You have some very good pictures that appeared. Okay, you have the apple. So with the apple, that falls in the fourth position. So that shows it's some type of an encounter that's going to come towards you here. I feel, and it looks like it's an unpleasant occurrence that's going to happen here. Okay, it looks like it's going to be an argument of some sort. Uh, it's a meaningless type argument. It's either going to be, I'm getting, with perhaps a former lover, or it could quite possibly be with someone that you at a store, or a troubling neighbor. Okay. But again, it's only a temporary situation, and I wouldn't really give too much life to it, okay? And don't let it irritate you, all right? The next symbol here we have, ladies and gentlemen, is a very good symbol for romance. Once again, you have the Cavalier. Excuse me. So with the Cavalier, there's all about news, and it falls in the second position. So I'm certainly seeing you meeting someone else new, or you're strengthening an existing situation that you feel may have gone sour. All right. You know, I feel that you're going to something news that's going to come about. It's going to really make you very happy. I'm getting it's something that you're not expecting. All right. So look forward to some happy news. This is a very good reading, and perhaps one of the best that I've done for your sign here. All right. And then you have the dagger. Okay, and usually these cards tend to be quite negative, but you can see here that this one is falling not necessarily in a bad position, but it is in the third position, so it shows some type of a hidden assault that's going to kind of, maybe affect your self-esteem in some way, or hurt your self-esteem, or someone might hurt your feelings in some way. And it might be due to someone criticizing you for something that perhaps you've done. Or someone might even overlook you and maybe not invite you out somewhere. Something of that nature is quite meaningless. It's not something that you should really stress yourself or remember. You need to get over this demon here, these negative thoughts that you're kind of, applying to yourself. All right? And you just need to let things go that I'm kind of getting here. All right? And then let's look at your next symbol here. You have the anchor there. So with the anchor, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about stability. It is all about success and love. You are, in fact, love, ladies and gentlemen, as I've mentioned to you from the oracle cards. You are cherished. Okay? And then you have the horseshoe. Again, another good luck card in the second position. And this card is all about success. So in the near future, I feel that in all areas, projects are definitely going to be a go for you guys. I'm seeing new jobs coming about. And I'm just saying, even for some of you, new dietary regimes that you may try, during this time span in question, that you're going to inevitably be successful. All right? So let's look at your last card and see what other information that we can get out of this, all right? You have the ring there, okay? So with the ring, as you would imagine, that represents some type of commitment of some sort. It even represents a wedding or an agreement. So some of you might even, in fact, receive a ring. Or a new lover, as I've already mentioned, will arrive, or your existing connection with someone is going to strengthen, and you're going to realize that what you've experienced or have been experiencing, it's going to be well worth it. I'm kind of getting in the end. All right? And then you have the birds there. So with the birds, this card is all about joy. I feel that some of you even going to be receiving some type of a long-awaited type connection, to either it could be a phone call or some type of a text or something, but I'm seeing some type of a strengthened type connection I'm getting here, and it can manifest in all areas because it seems that you have not only an ex that might resurface, you have a new lover that you're going to meet, as well as someone new. Okay? So I'm definitely seeing you partying and celebrating something big soon and really, really having a very good fun with family and friends here. But you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, there's no sense in you, kind of getting upset with other people because you do have this sight card or sit card in there. And this, when you have that symbol, people usually have a tendency to be very jealous of you, and you can't control it. So don't worry about it. It's their problem, not yours. Okay? So I'm seeing a lot of good things coming up for you guys. Actually, it looks like Cupid arrow strikes. It certainly is going to strike. And I'm seeing a lot of success that you're going to be having in love. Okay? So I'm just going to make a few more statements and then I'm just going to conclude this video. So, ladies and gentlemen, try to imagine yourself and your beloved surrounding by light and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Despite whatever problems you guys have gone through, imagine this white light surrounding it because it seems that your relationship is going to restore perfect balance here, okay? And understand that laughter is certainly the best therapy. Try to have some fun together and remember that love is certainly the greatest healer, okay? But one thing you must not forget, ladies and gentlemen, is that you must be aware of what you are projecting, okay? For the qualities that you tend to admire in one another are qualities that you have to understand that you both possess. And equally so, ladies and gentlemen, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. And I feel that despite your challenges, you certainly instinctively know what is right for you, and you certainly have the power to say no or to walk away anytime, okay? And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let us try to be the love that we seek. Let us be the change that we wish to see. And let us freely give to one another without condition, for it is in the giving that you have to understand that you receive. Indeed, you are definitely an angel of light. Before you have to understand that the past and the future have to have been surrendered, and all that matters right now is this moment, okay? And understand that your heart certainly is going to transform. And two hearts will certainly emerge through an explosion of love, all right? And together you're going to certainly fulfill your dreams. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. But before actually ending this reading, okay, I have a little bonus that I'm going to do for you guys. Since you have all of this love that seems to be coming into you, I'm going to select 20 letters from this bag of 200 letters to determine or to give you some sense of where all this love or who this love person that loves you, trying to give you their name here, okay? So let me go on and pull 20 letters. All right. We have a J, an E, an N, a B, an R, an H, an S, an A, L, Y, V, E, Z. Okay. We have an R, a B, a U. All right, let me count and see how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 4 more letters, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm going to repeat them back to you. We have an A, an L, an I, and an A. So let me call them back to you to assure that you have them. We have 3 A's, ladies and gentlemen. There are 2 L's. There's an I, 2 E's, 2 R's, 2 B's. We have a V, a Y, a Z, a J, N, U, and an H. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. Again, if you have yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now, okay? And if you like a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown@wtconsulting.net. If you wish to send over a donation, all of that information is provided for you in the description box. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments, and do enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.